With hospitals in Sichuan filled to capacity and patients being transferred to hospitals in other regions, Shandong province is also ready to accept the injured.
In Zibo city of Shandong province, 6 hospitals with strong surgical teams and advanced facilities have been chosen to be the first group to receive the injured from Mianyang. 200 hospital beds have been reserved for the earthquake victims. In Zibo Central Hospital, new gowns, quilts and pillows have been prepared. Surgical experts and nurses with rich clinical experience will be responsible for the treatment of the earthquake victims. And the city's blood bank has guaranteed that it will have enough supplies. Over at Shandong Provincial Hospital, 40 beds in the thoracic surgery department have been reserved. Injuries to the chest cavity as victims are crushed by debris have been common among the earthquake survivors. The provincial hospital set up a special team to deal with these kinds of injuries in the most efficient and effective way.
We are prepared in every aspect. We have reserved the beds and are ready to receive the injured whenever they arrive. If there are a lot of patients, we can prepare more beds very quickly.
Currently, more than 20 departments of the provincial hospital stand ready to receive the injured.
Many injured people have been transferred to hospitals in Chongqing municipality, where they get a loving care as well as medical treatment.
18-year-old Lei Fei has been working as a volunteer in the Chongqing No. 13 hospital since Monday.
I think to make contributions to the quick hit areas doesn't mean one has to be there. There are a lot of ways to do something, such as taking care of these patients. It's also very meaningful.
They are very nice to me. I'm very satisfied.
In a hospital of traditional Chinese medicine, retired worker Luo Guirong is looking after an old man. Luo says the 67-year-old is the only patient with no family with him. Luo now lives over 1,000 kilometers away, but she came back to her hometown to help.
I feel very sad when the quake happened. I just want to do whatever I can. We're a big family.
75-year-old Yang Mingzhen suffered a fracture in the disaster, and all her relatives are missing. Here at Fulin Central Hospital, 5 volunteers take turns looking after her in their spare time. And locals also share their love by sending patients chicken soup and other nourishing food.
This is News Hour. The earthquake charity concert aired on China Central Television on Sunday received an overwhelming response from China and abroad. The concert provided encouragement for the nation to fight against natural disasters and rebuild their homeland. President Hu Jintao praised the event and expressed his thanks for all those who worked for the concert. He called for people to unite to overcome difficulties. About 550 million domestic viewers watched the live concert broadcast on CCTV. The concert was aired in 49 foreign countries and regions. Following the concert, tens of thousands of people showed how much they cared through telephones, internet or cell phone messages. More than 1.5 billion yuan, or about $260 million was raised through the concert. More than 100 UN member states and international bodies sent representatives to the residence of China's UN mission to mourn the earthquake victims.
I therefore invite all present in this chamber to stand and observe a minute of silence in tribute to the memory of the victims of those disasters.
Ambassadors or representatives from more than 100 UN member states joined the mourning. Among them were representatives from Russia, the United States, Japan, South Korea, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, and Germany. The heads of the UN Economic and Social Council, the UN Children's Fund, and the UN Development Program also paid tribute. Representatives from other international organizations also expressed their condolences, including the Organization of Islamic Conference and the Arab League, as well as dozens of Chinese employees working at the UN headquarters. UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon, who also paid a visit on Monday morning, stood in silence to mourn the quake victims. He asked Ambassador Wang Guangya, China's permanent representative to the UN, to convey his condolences and sympathy and those of the UN Secretariat staff to the bereaved families.
Memorial services have been held at the Chinese embassy in Berlin. Overseas Chinese and German people attended the services to mourn and show their support for the victims of the earthquake. Zheng Siwei has more.
China's national flag at the Chinese embassy in Berlin flew at half-mast during the three-day mourning period. There, an elderly pedestrian expressed his sorrow by leaving flowers and a note which read, "I feel the pain with China." Overseas Chinese from across Germany went to the embassy to remember those who died, some with their children. Germans from the political, economic and education sectors also joined the service.
I feel frustrated. My school and I have had very close contact and cooperation with China. As scientists, we hope we can do our bit at this moment. The Berlin Institute of Technology can help quake victims rebuild their homes through science and technology.
People also wrote down morale-boosting words like "Sichuan never falls down, China be strong," and "Go China." The embassy and general consulates across Germany have received large donations. Overseas Chinese studying and working in Germany have also collected donations.
On the first night after the Sichuan earthquake occurred, we called on scholars and students in Germany to donate money to help those victims. Many of them were very active. We have so far collected nearly 8,000 euros.
Nicheng said they hope their modest contribution can help students in quake-hit areas, especially primary and middle school students. Zheng Siwei, CCTV.
That's all for this edition of News Hour on CCTV International. We'll bring you more special programs covering the aftermath of the earthquake. And later today, we'll bring you the latest news from two press conferences on the rescue and relief work. I'm Liang Hong, Beijing.